So here we are, guys, with the first match. I can see it's Mantic's Firebird deck. We're playing Blood Diamond Aggro. And these are our opening hands, as you can see on the screen. And mine is definitely a mulligan. I'm on the play. If I had one diamond, I could theoretically keep this one and try to kill him super fast. But this being a plot, I really cannot keep this one. Even keeping it, diamond will be really risky. So I'm mulligan this one. And again, cannot keep a one resource hand on the play, so have to mulligan again. And yet again. So we'll have to go down to 4, but this is a playable hand. Not fantastic, but hopefully we can avoid some of his removal.
Alrighty. Well, of our mostly ruby deck, I have 2 of those 6 sapphire shards in my opening hand, and surprise, a bunch of my ruby spells. So definitely can't keep this, so we're gonna have to mulligan this. Tends a bit slow. These cards really don't do much at all. But I don't think going to 5 improves our chances at all of getting a nice variety of resources. So go ahead and keep this, and hopefully these cards will be enough, and then I can draw even more gas later on. So we'll go ahead and keep this one. He already mulled to 4, so I think this might be enough answers to what he has going.
Yeah, my hand is far from fantastic. I just kept a hand with resources and spells, basically. Far from great, but I really cannot go lower. Our first 7, 6, and 5 were only one resource, and they were always blood, so.
So go ahead and get this out here. That's one threshold out of the way, and we'll go ahead and play one of these dudes. Since we already have our sapphire good to go, we're just going to build up on our ruby in case we get a ruby lance.
Ruby Lance right now will be really bad. Well, basically any removal spell will be really bad.
Anything in my deck would be really bad for you.
Yeah. Although we draw one of the key cards of the matchup, so that's very nice.
Uh-oh.
What could it be?
I know the matchup, so that is not a good sign at all. Not much going on, so go ahead and get this out there. And same plans before. Just keep building up those that ruby threshold for Lance.
Let's see if we get something fantastic. That's not fantastic, but it'll help a little bit, so. We'll play the pony here. And hope it survives.
Gotta get rid of that. That's not gonna stay.
Ooh, boo. We didn't use the hero power as we rather wait to have the incantation out. Or have a paladin just to get an extra value of it.
So there's not too much going on this turn. I'll just go ahead and play this. So, same as always, just getting more ruby. We've got our sapphire, so.
So he doesn't have many casting hand. So if we get another resource, we can replay the pony. But now we have just a way better play. And in addition to that, we'll get the pony back with our Call of the Grave. It's not the main target, as we rather get or transform incantation or a big paladin or a totem. But with a mulligan down to 4, we have to cut our Lotus and go try to get him.
So that's an interesting draw. Doesn't matter too much at the moment. gonna go ahead and get this in play while I can. A good thing about my deck is his life gain doesn't really matter as far as getting out of range of the deck, because since I play as a combo deck, my primary game plan isn't affected. I can do almost infinite amounts of damage. So
one of the main issues of his deck is that he's playing Heatwave. So we could play Pony here, and the chances of him getting swept by Heatwave are quite high, as he knows we have it on hand due to the Call of the Grave. And also the stuff we had right now is not what we want to play right now. We want to keep the resources. We want to play with a little more resources, so we can at least protect him from some of his removal. He's not going to ever survive a Ruby Lance, but so we'll just wait. He's not in an insane amount of pressure, but we just don't want to just get blown out by Heatwave.
So
He resolves his Burst of Plenty. He doesn't have his champion power though.
I expect a reaction from this.
And yep, that's going to prompt a reaction for me on the end phase.
Yep.
If he had his hero power, we would have waited till he target his bear with the hero power, but he didn't have so. But that's one of the two murders. And he has 4 birds, so it's a little bit scary.
Still not under much pressure. Just the threat of Heatwave is enough to keep him from putting too much pressure on us, which is good. Let's see here. Just gonna go ahead and throw this out.
That's an awful amount of Hex engines.
Indeed.
That unfortunately is a little bit clunky with the amount of Hex engines he has. It can kill our stuff pretty effectively when he draws an extra resource. He should be able to when he uses his well, he cycles the alt-table infusion device as soon as this turn. We'll just wait here again.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cycle one of these fusion devices.
As expected. One thing that is important is that he's now at 14. So one extra attack will pull him at 12 with a multiple of 3. This is one less attack from Pony.
Well, we did get a card deeper, but the card I was looking for. Again, more Ruby Threshold.
You know his Rubenant is going to kill anything we play. There's really no way it can survive. Our guy is surprisingly still alive. He's really, really nice.
Taking 2 damage a turn here, so I'm not too worried about what's happening. As soon as he has like a paladin or a incantation out, I might actually care about the life gain. It's the only time it really matters.
We'll wait an extra turn and see what his respawn is. And this one extra turn will make him down to 10. Just multiple of 5.
Go ahead and draw. Go ahead and do the other one as well. Just dig her deeper in the deck. Oh boy. Some interesting cards here.
Another Hex engine.
Hex engines for days. I'm gonna go ahead and use this now.
Okay. So now his Rage Fire is at 4. Which is a little bit annoying, but We'll survive.
This is worth easing it right there because it makes my other rage fires better, and now I'm forcing you to play more threats.
We'll play a pony here.
Imagine he's probably just gonna play them one at a time.
Yeah,
I guess.
we'll just wait for see what happens. I mean the Rubilan just kills anything we have, so and there's one of them, so 3 remaining. There's really no combat trick we have that can prevent that.
Man, not even a charge at this point.
Yeah, him not hitting the charge is really nice. See we can get another resource. We do not. We really want to wait for an extra resource here. But I'll go with this one.
Okay.
So now this guy can get out of heat wave range and not rage fire, but burn. Not out of Rubilan's range, although we will pump it just in case we draw another Call of the Grave. So it's a little bit pumped. He only has 1 card to hand, so it's looking good.
This is a bit risky, but he has 0 resources open, so I'm gonna go ahead and go for this right now. I'm gonna waste my heat wave. This is quite the gamble, but yeah.
So now that's super problematic as we don't have removal right now for it. So we cannot attack into it. He has another, so he drew all 4 Hex engines.
Yeah, it's not what you want. 1 would have sufficed, but I guess it's nice that if I really need
And that was quite a top deck.
the murder.
Yep, the second murder.
Second murder. Okay.
So now we go with the Screwner beatdowns.
All right.
Not fantastic, but we really want an extra resource.
Whoa.
Talking about top decks, they tell me.
Talking about top decks, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
that's pretty good.
That's an issue.
Especially
just to keep
things
a Rubiland.
Just keep things moving along.
So, times, I guess, with that amount of resources. That
That'd
will be
nice.
very good for me. That's manageable in a way, but we need a resource. We really need a resource.
I would like one too. A 5th charge would.
Yeah, a 5th resource for him will be really bad. Really bad.
So a resource is even good for us here. So our top decks are pretty live. Whatever we top deck, for the most part. So he does have a blocker now for a Harpy. Imagine he'd probably want to inner conflict for it more than anything. It looks like he doesn't have it.
Yeah, if I had that inner conflict, I'll probably inner conflict the bird, as is the one that is stopping me for winning. I'll just have to raise the RP, which is not the wisest thing to do, but what I have to do. So.
Harpy's coming in.
So unfortunately, we have to do this. It's not fantastic, but the RP can kill us so fast. So we'll 2-for-1 ourselves to get there, and just
That's worth it. definitely worth it.
Yeah, and you just hope to draw a conflict. And that's definitely not a conflict. We'll just play just to have the extra charge. This is at virtually 9.
These are interesting draws.
What's what you draw? Okay, now we are in deep trouble. He drew his 4th Birth of Plenty, so we need our 2 conflicts, or we cannot win this game.
What is with all these 4-0s?
Or we have to draw a Siphon and try to Siphon him. That's basically our thing right now. So we'll play any results we get.
Yeah.
Make sure I have double blood. So if we keep drawing resources, we'll start pinging him. Although it will be bad if we don't have the incantation, but really the incantation is not going to be able to attack through that, so we need at least 3 creatures. He's going to draw 4 cards. It's getting really, really bad.
Alright. So this is where we win. I did get the shard. I had one of those in my hand. So no biggie there. I'm going to go ahead and use this first. This is a draw 8 for 3.
Seems nice.
Yeah, it's alright. So yeah, and then because we have all these resources here, go ahead and add them out. Now we get the chime.
And now we are very dead.
And now I just hit one of the birds. I will draw 7.
Now here our only chance is that he screws up and mills himself. Basically.
I gotta be careful not to mill myself with this. So what I'm going to do is, let me do the math. That's that draws 8.
The Rage Fire hits me for 10 now, the next Rage Fire. And the next one hits me for 18. So you need 2 Rage Fires and a Burn to kill me.
So what we do is we discard these resources to ready one of our hex engines. Back up to 3 resources. I'm going to go ahead and play Rage Fire. I'm actually going to hit him with both since we have enough burn in our hand. And as a bonus, we're actually adding cards to our deck, so we're reducing the chance of milling ourselves. And also increasing chances of redrawing those cards. So he's down to 20. Going to go ahead and Shrewd again, discarding some of these resources to ready Hex Engine, resulting in 2 resources. So, go ahead and cast one of these since it nets us quite a few cards.
Okay, that's 8 cards. And now we're here just waiting for him to throw the Rage Fires to kill us.
Go ahead, ready Hex Engine again. Try to do this as quickly as possible. And relieve Dormy of his suffering. Go ahead, Rage Fire.
That should pull us as 2. One hit us for 8 and the next one for 10.
And then go ahead and discard 2 resources again to play the last Rage Fire. go ahead and resolve this for you people at home, but it's been over.
Since he drew the first 8 cards with the heat wave with the 2 birds.
Actually, I didn't need to do that. I forgot I have this card in hand. That's enough.
Yep, that's indeed enough.
Because I need more cards in my hand.
Yeah, definitely because of that, not because he's a soulless bastard.
Yeah. All right.
So on to game 2, he will be on the play right now. And hopefully we don't have to mulligan down to 4.
Hopefully not.
Make it interesting. But we got really lucky with drawing our murders first. Hopefully after sideboard we have some more of that removal. So this is an opening hand, it's not fantastic, but
yeah, and this hand is okay. I am. I'm okay with keeping this one because it's got some playable cards here. A bit resource heavy, but otherwise it's keepable. So there's a high chance that if we mulligan this, that we would end up with an unplayable hand. So go ahead and keep it.
Our hand is basically as good as it can get. We will only trade our Angel of Dawn here on the main hand for an Scrivener. Scrivener being our best draw by far. We can get it. So we'll keep it.
Let's go ahead and start this out, getting the Shard of Fate out of the way. Since we have a Sapphire in hand, we'll just go ahead and keep grabbing rubies with all of our threshold fixing cards.
Let's see if we can get the Scrivener, and we do so. That's the play. Sure. That was really nice draw.
There's no reason to play Sapphire right now, so we'll just keep that in hand. Play out more Ruby for Ruby Lance.
Do we have a choice here between this and this? We will attack first.
So noticing he doesn't have any blood threshold right now, and he has 2 diamond. So to me, I'm thinking he might have Paladin. I'll take one.
I think we want to play this one first.
So he plays the incantation. I still think he has a Paladin, but he played incantation. It might have been.
You are overthinking.
You might have been thinking not to play it since I actually mentioned that. But that's fine. So yeah.
No, I think playing the incantation is better on the long run. I think it speeds us the clock with the +2/+2.
We'll go ahead and keep playing rubies until we're out of rubies.
So blood shard here will be fantastic. There it is.
Oh, nice. So yeah, now he has a Paladin. Will come into play as a 3/3. So, yikes.
So he has a Ruby Lance. He can kill it in response to our activation of their hero power, as we haven't yet given the priority to kill it. So I guess we attack first and pump it afterwards. I hope he doesn't have the Ruby Lance.
Gonna kill us at the end phase.
We did have the Ruby Lance.
He can't respond with a charge power. It's not a quick action speed, so it's a good opportunity to get rid of it.
The reason of not playing the hero power is the Paladin was already a 3-3, so Rage Fire, Burn, only these 2 points of damage, same with the Heat Wave. But just of him having enough resources to play 2 of them are slow. So we just go away ahead when unsurvivable hero power. We also have the Scrivener, which is really nasty.
I felt like I had to get rid of that guy because the incantation was gonna be building up pretty quick if I didn't kill it.
And he was right. We get our...
So that's gonna immediately give him a charge, so he can get up to 3 charges.
We'll ping him now for 1, although we don't have a Paladin.
So he's already up to 3 on that. That's a problem.
This should be a 3. There it is. Takes a little bit to...
So I'm going to cast this. It's a basic action speed, so might as well do it on my turn.
He's going with the plan of killing everything. It's quite nasty, but we already cannot do anything about it. We draw another resource, not the one we want to draw, but the one we have, so... We're just going to ping him for 1. And we'll play the Angel of Dawn. That is hard to remove. He can still kill it with the Ruby Lance and the Rage Fire, but he has to 2-for-1 himself. Also, he doesn't have any Hex Engine yet, which is another way he could kill it.
I think we just pass the turn here. If he gets a resource, he's gonna have a 4/4. Oh boy, here it comes. It's even better.
Yeah, that was even better. So I just play everything here.
Oh god. So I'm gonna be taking 6.
No, you're taking 10.
Okay, I'm taking 10.
Unless you can kill my...
Oh, you're right. So I'm at 6. That's what I meant.
Yeah, sure.
This is a problem. So what I could really use right now is burn. That would be really good. But I didn't get a burn. Go ahead and drop that down. So here's my plays. I'm gonna go ahead and play Heatwave.
JSC has a burn, so we are going to lose everything but the Angel.
If I had an additional burn, I could get the Angel as well. I do not, unfortunately.
So yeah, we are losing 3 of our troops. So our best draw here is a blood resource.
I think our best draw is a Hex Engine that we'll use to kill his Angel.
That's not a blood resource, but close enough.
So I imagine he probably has a life siphon for me. So
yeah,
I'm gonna go down to 2.
Gave it away. So if he doesn't have a Ruby Lance here, he basically dies.
I'm basically dead.
So I'm going to +1 this siphon very slowly, as if I was comboing with Firebird. Very, very slowly. And just kill him.
That's game.
We had a really good hand this game. Now shall we go to sideboards? Warriors, 2 inner conflicts, 2 murders, couple of froth wizards, a pact of pain, 4 inquisitions, and 2 heroic inspiration. So we probably want the extra murders. The conflicts could be nice for the... but they don't really deal with the bird. But we for sure want the murders. The frost wizards can be really good. They stop one of his main win conditions. Same with Inquisition. hitting the burst is quite nice. Same way Pact of Pain can be really good to get us a little bit of card advantage, as our health is probably going to stay healthy. He usually goes from 20 to 0 in one turn or 30 to 0, so we'll play that. Shame Gladiator is not fantastic in these matchups, same as Pony, as they get killed quite easily by his stuff, so you're probably going to sideboard out Pony or Gladiator. Probably Pony, as Gladiator killer, he does gets the resource at least one charge in, so we need to get 3 more cards out. We're probably going to take out a couple of Gladiators, as we are belonging to a couple of Frost Wizards. And 3 more costs. We can cut a little bit on the Inquisitions. Just get 3 Inquisitions. Angels of Dawn are fantastic, so we won't cut them out. And we will just cut off 1 Call of the Grave and 1 Frost Wizard. So we sideboard in 3 Inquisitions, 3 Frost Wizards, and 1 Pact of Pain in addition to the 2 Murders, and we get out the 4 Ponies, 2 Shame Gladiators, and 1 Call of the Grave. So let's finish this, saving this. And we're done. So Magic turn.
Okay, so go ahead and bring in the Arcane Shield, and so 3 Arcane Shield, 3 Counter Magic. I think that's good enough. Go ahead and take out the Harpy because we're going all in on the combo plan. These are 4 other cards to remove. Let's see. Healy is pretty good, but he might play around it. So we might be safe to take out. I'll take out 2 of those and a Chime. And I'm trying to see what else to cut. We cut out 1 burn because it can fall off a little bit later once he starts building up his larger troops like the Angel, etc. I think that's fine. We'll go and try that one out. I'll go and save. Then we'll go ahead and go back to the Proving Grounds.
So challenge Mantic when he is there. Or he will challenge us. Oh, okay, here he is. So both Diamond Aggro. So far we are 1-1.
I'm playing first.
Why are you playing first?
I lost the last one.
Yeah, okay. So I'll draw first.
Go ahead and keep this hand. Hopefully we can get drawn to some more resources. But so far it has everything we really need. So keep.
So this hand seems terrible at first glance, and it's probably not fantastic, but it has 2 of the cards that play around his stuff better. But we don't have pretty much anything else, so it's super risky, and we are hoping to draw something to get it. So against any other deck, this will be a mulligan. Against his deck, it may guarantee a keep. I think I'm going to risk keeping it on the draw.
So just go ahead and play out the ruby and hold on to this for later.
That's an okay draw, but not fantastic. We don't want to have the blood up, so we'll play that. That's the turn. So no place for him, so that's totally fine by us. His deck is totally reactive. Not the best thing we could have drawn, but we'll take it. We're instantly going to hit him for 1.
Alright, so now we're stuck on resources.
It's really nice for us. That's no key draw. We will play this, but I think we just rather wait. Same with this one. He can have a burner hit wave, which we do not want to get hit by, especially when we can play around it in a couple of turns. So
Still stuck on resources. Go ahead and play this so we don't have to discard. Can get a ruby. Since of we have that other card we don't really need. Get sapphire.
that's an interesting draw. I'm playing this guy. I think I'm actually going to play this one too. This next one, there's a chance we can activate both. We don't want it to have summoning sickness.
Okay, so really need to get rid of that sort of priority. So we'll go ahead and do that.
We have the Rage Fire. A little bit unfortunate, but
just to make the most of this turn, I'll go ahead and play that. Since I've added double threshold cards, I'll go ahead and get the other sapphire.
so we'll play the Living Totem here. And hopefully nothing happens to it. He has 5 casting hand, so it's unlikely he survives, but we want to transform incantations as soon as possible.
So that was an interesting top deck. Go ahead and pull the trigger on it.
That's nasty indeed. So we'll give it +1/+1. For the same reason as before, just Call of the Grave.
We are stuck on resources, so a resource followed by a Hex Engine would be amazing.
Our best draws involve Scrivener and Same Gladiator. That is not fantastic.
It's going up to 4 counters.
We'll put up this up to 4th. I don't know if I want to play this or try to play around something else. Still has so many cards in hand. It's kind of scary. It is really so many resources away, so I'm just going to play it.
So we're still struggling resources. I had to play this now. While he only has one activation up for the totem.
Yeah, we wanted to play around that, but unfortunately we couldn't. So just to have options on the graveyard, I'm going to keep this one life drain, just in case I need a different totem. And again, a Scrivener will be really nice. But we get our friend totem number 3. Seems we have an infinite totem on our top deck. So then we'll just play him and hope he doesn't have another Ruby Lance.
Top deck to the rescue.
And that's the fucking third Rage Fire. And I'm starting to hate him. So again, a Scrivener or
Hanging in
Shimmer.
there with 3 resources.
I mean,
Living the dream.
If he didn't get that Rage Fire so many turns in a row. And that was our first draw by 4, but we'll still play him just for the potential.
So glad that doesn't give it a charge. Yeah,
yeah.
The key. So still waiting on something. Still a little short. At least with another resource, we could cycle these infusion devices. Try and get there, but
With one more resource we can hit him for 12. It's really nice.
And nope. Well, we have another turn before we have to start discarding cards from our hand. So hopefully this won't last too long.
So far from fantastic, but we'll play him.
That's fine. We'll let that go. Gonna get this card out of our hand.
So the thing we wanted to do with Totem, we'll do it right now, and hopefully he doesn't have anything else. He is still really dead to Rage Fire and Ruby Lance, so.
Oh, we're in trouble now.
I cannot stop from the...
Still stuck on 3. So this aggro deck has 8 resources out, and the control deck has 3. And that's awesome. Uncounterable Angel Dawn.
Yeah.
Play it for free, uncounterable.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I mean, I will have a lot of resource, but whatever. Resource will have been 10 times better than an Angel of Dawn. So this will make our stuff way out of anything that is not Rage Fire range, so.
So yep, that's game. We really can't play any of our cards. There's really no point to leaving any like counter magic up. We're basically dead to what's on board. So that's game.
We kept a really sketchy hand. It took us quite a while to get there, but he was stuck, so we managed to pull it out.
We managed to draw 4 of our 6 sideboard cards.
We only managed to draw, yeah, maybe 1. The last card in my hand was a conflict. It's still 1 for us. Still a couple of games to go. We will challenge Mantic again.
Well, since I lost, I'm gonna play.
Yep.
Hand's keepable. Not the greatest, but
Not keep.
go ahead and get Sapphire.
So in getting Saver, he means does I have Rage Fire for turn 3? Turn 3. Which is really nice. And that was a good top deck. So hopefully he doesn't have a burn. That's the only way he can kill this guy, is burn or Rage Fire or Heat Wave. So don't burn me, bro.
Just gonna go and get these out of the way.
So now that's a little bit problematic. But I think we risk it anyway. Can Ruby Lance or Paladin, but he can survive. We can hopefully put him out of Ruby Lance range.
So gonna do this.
One of our little guys. It's okay. Interesting. We could play these two. Not fantastic though. See, they will roll over to a heat wave. It's not really what we want to happen. I think I want to pump the Paladin a little bit higher to make sure it doesn't die to Ruby Lance. We'll just keep it here. Attack for 5. It's in a pseudo 2 to 3 turn clock.
I'll just ship it back.
So we play this guy, cannot get out of Ruby Lance range. Is quite problematic. Things here, I will just attack. I will try to plot around our guy to make it into a turn clock.
I can't let that resolve.
Okay, we are fine with that. He still has one more turn to live, unless we draw a resource, so... Still in good position.
Oh. So I think the play is
That's fine, he's still dead to our top deck resource, so... We can pump our paladin with our hero power.
We just gotta hope he doesn't resource top deck.
And we do miss in a resource. But we get an incantation. Not the best, but still our paladin is far away from a relance range, so I think we're safe. Unless the house sharpies he may have are his costas, so I don't know what he can do to get out of this. I remember he played the Rage Fire at least once. I don't know if he played twice to get it out of this, but
So let's see here. Yeah, Rage Fire doesn't do anything here.
Rage Fire does 4 or 6.
4?
Okay. Yeah.
So
It's Rage Fire 4 plus something else.
so we are dead.
So we didn't hit our second blood here for our Inquisition and Light Siphon. But Screwer plus Paladin, this was really good.
That's game.
We just kill him with Siphon. No, so far we are 3-1. So let's go do a final game.
I feel like I should go side out all the sideboard cards. Because every time I play, I end up with cards that can protect a Bird of Plenty that I haven't cast yet, but no cards that can deal with any threats. So actually, I sided 6 cards that decrease my matchup effectiveness.
Yeah, I sideboard in more murder.
Because the whole sideboard plan is to protect myself from removal, but you're not even a removal based deck. You're an aggro deck. So I'm probably better off just playing the deck as is, and not siding anything, and just playing around for murder. It's probably the better option, but I guess we can keep playing it this way.
Yeah, we'll play a last game and we'll just put our thoughts about the decks on the matchup. What you kind of already did, but we'll draw first again. That's the last game. But
Yeah, the sideboard I did was more for control. I should have I should have sideboarded the way I did. It's resource heavy, but it's not too bad because we have expensive cards in the deck. So I'll keep this.
Orhani is not fantastic, but we'll keep it too.
Yeah, got our little thresholds going.
So let's see if we can draw a Scrivener. We go first draw here. And we do. So that's the play. Now our hand became suddenly really good.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's aggressive, but
Yeah, if I had a burn there, I would have used it, but it's the next best thing.
I think I'm going to do this just to make it more efficient. Chances of this guy surviving are not super high, but
I'm gonna really have to deal with that guy. I don't think I can allow him to get the blood down and make it a 3-3. Hmm.
no, our guy dies to Golems too, but
Go ahead and wait.
so we have two oceans and that top deck. I'll play enormously, so
Alright.
we'll ping him for one first.
Hmm. Alright.
I will play the Scrivener second. If he gets a Rubilant, he has to do it now, and he does.
And do it. Because I have to.
Still, our guy gets a second charge, so fantastic.
Down to 3 in hand. Slowly getting through this. This could be a bit aggressive. We'll go ahead and play it that way.
That's aggressive, but it actually hurts us a little bit, so. So, what we draw? That's an interesting draw. We'll get our second blood first. We'll play the totem. And just wait here. So if he doesn't kill the totem, we can pump it probably with Light Rain to make it to hit our incantation. Yeah, but before that I'm going to play the Paladin, so it gets pumped. And he's not going to allow us, okay. So he's at 3. I think I want to give you Light Rain though. I will save the hero power.
Go and play that out. So next turn he can transform it. Just tough, but we only take. If he gets a resource, we'll take 4. Imagine he'll just pump it twice.
Yep.
That's what he's gonna do. Actually, if he wanted to, he could wait a turn before transforming the incantation.
Yeah, there's really no.
There's no reason for him to do it now.
Yeah.
All right. This is interesting. Next turn I could get hit for
A lot.
possible 10 damage. It's pretty scary. Just go ahead and get a ruby here.
Ruilans will kill our guy. That's for sure. So now we need, if we get a removal spell, it'd be really, really nice.
If he gets a removal spell, we lose. If not, I think we'll be alright. I really need to get a. So he doesn't have the removal. So, as far as we know, he might have one in hand, but.
He can block and gain 4 cards. So let's see.
Now Dor needs to decide whether or not it's worth it to do 4 damage. To let me draw 4 cards and do 4 damage.
I'm going to ping this first. And I'm just going to wait. I think that's the plan. Next turn we can attack with 3 creatures. And get hit by 2 of them. Cool big game, depending on how he blocks, so. Especially with raw resource. But he can draw many cards here.
So, I didn't get a resource. But I can go ahead and spend the 4 to draw a card. Go ahead and do that. Hopefully get a resource. Did not. Again. Go ahead and build up my ruby. Just a little more, just in case. Then ship the turn. And not attacking with the Bird of Plenty.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
We're going to bomb the totem. I don't know if I want to use this or bomb the totem more.
Thinking he's talking about a blood aura here.
I'm going to blood aura that guy. So if I draw a resource, I win this game. Or something that give me a charge. There's also the any removal spell. Okay, that should be enough. He goes down to 11. He can block the totem. And unless he has something to stop our other 2 guys, it should be exactly level. We will not give for Totem Swift Strike, so he draws the cast before third damage is done.
Yep, let's do it. Well played.
Having a Scrivener in 2 Paladin was really nice. Both games. But now that I had 2 Paladins. And Odin, of course, just wins the game by its own if it left unchecked.
So we're really hoping he got removal there.
You had one of your fantastic arcane shields.
Yes.
So we will let him draw more cards. We are nice.
How nice of you. I don't know if that would have mattered, but
So we hit him for exactly
worked.
that.
Right.
So that was the best of 5. We ended 4-1.
Yep.
So what were your opinions about the matchup on the deck?
Definitely don't sideboard in anti-removal against a deck that's only running 4. That's probably what I got from that.
Yeah, from my side, the matchup was interesting. It was playing against a control deck. But the thing is that the bear basically was really hard to get rid of, as our, I said before, aggro was horizontal, making our chip guys super big. So we couldn't just try to swing through it, and he draw cards, and we could do it this last game, but it's really not what should happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, so bear was really a problem. We tried to sideboard more against it, and Siphon was actually nice and won us one or two games.
Yeah, that one game Siphon definitely won it. There's a You're winning anyways, but there's a possibility of me stabilizing if you didn't end the game right there. So it's
Yeah,
pretty good.
yeah, Siphon is even if you get super extinction, if you manage to deal a considerable amount of damage, especially against his deck that have no life gain, we still had the potential of getting the Siphon and killing him. It's not fantastic, but it still triggers our incantation, our paladin, so it's even good, even if we may just use it for one on the early game. That's what we needed to.
It seemed like your deck did very well with as far as shards went as well. Like I didn't see too many times where you didn't have a double diamond.
Yeah, it is
Go
true
with the paladin.
with a double blood, but it was more or less fine. I mean, Inquisitions was stuck in my hand on the last two. I don't know. Last two games I think I had an Inquisition in hand I couldn't cast. But
Yeah, it seems like the versions of I guess blood diamond weenie decks that I played are more threshold greedy. So I found it a lot of the times the deck it was really hard to get the double diamond and the double blood at the same time. But it seems like you did pretty good for the most part. You just had the life siphon and the Inquisition.
Yep.
So it's too much a problem for you.
yeah, the blood is mostly is a diamond deck with just a little splash for Gothok and a couple of good creatures that can trigger our life gain, and the murders, which are fantastic.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So was pretty much all about this video. So if you like what you saw, please subscribe and check our YouTube and Twitch channels, which will probably be below the video. And see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.